Alright, so again, it's the first day of fall here at Homestead. So I'm pretty much just finding an excuse not to sit at my computer today. So out walking the cattle pasture now, just to give an idea of where we are this season. Again, just like the sheep pasture, I'm really hoping for some significant change in our grazing year next year. So this area of the pasture is really kind of the only area that we didn't get brushed out this spring. A lot of this area right through here, you can see the brush pile there, was a lot of invasive woodies and a lot of dogwood, sumac, kind of some junk, a few junky mulberries. I do have a few wild apple trees up here, so those will stay. Pretty excited about seeing those bloom every spring. And it's nice to provide a little bit of shade and everything up here as well, so those will stay. But most of this area, with the exception of a few hackberries, will be all cleared up. So next season I'll be able to see into our alfalfa field when I'm standing here. This was, like I mentioned, a lot of brome, a lot of overgrowth. I did put some seed out in this area here since this was all woodies. There wasn't any grass growing here, so this spring I put some clover, alfalfa, and then about 8 different grasses, including orchard and timothy grass out in here. They came in fairly well. I have had cattle kind of grazing through this area since we have a ton of dogwood, just to try to keep that managed. I took the mower through here once this season, but it's a lot to kind of cut back and maintain this season, which is pretty much all I've been able to focus on, is just maintaining what we've already done. We have a lot more to go, so I didn't want to lose ground in what we have done. So this area here is a lot of brome grass. My plan is, on this area specifically, it's really only about a ½ acre, would be to fence this in this winter, have cattle have access up here all winter, beat the crap out of it, and then broadcast seed it next spring with the same mix that we used on our lower 18-acre pasture. Again, a few forbs and some grasses. So hopefully this can become a little bit more productive. The mulberries, we'll brush those out. Essentially, we just ran out of time this spring to get all of that done before we needed to put fences in. So this area here, again, is a lot of woodies. We're going to leave most of this, I would say, pull out all the boxelder, mulberry, that kind of thing, but there's a lot of hackberry and some nice trees in here, so we'd like to keep as many overstory trees as we can and just brush out all the junk. So this will look a little bit cleaner next year, but overall we're going to leave a lot of the tree here. As you can see, this is kind of more established pasture. This actually fed everyone, meaning 4 steers, all summer. So I've had them rotated. They actually will get pulled off this evening. Don't tell them. For about a month or so, mid-October, just to let this alfalfa put as much into the root system to hopefully reduce winter kill up here, since this is still a functioning, productive pasture up here. So that's kind of the plan for this area of the farmstead. So next year we'll have this acreage as well as the 18 acres in the lower field all set up for cattle grazing. So again, hopefully this changes a lot in the next season, and we'll do another one of these next fall and compare. So I'm pretty excited about that. Thanks, guys.